on up there in the community, that's your goal right there. That's your plug.
That is it. I'm excited to have y'all here. I'm glad that y'all are here. Because this is just what I want my audience to see. You know, I want them to actually get into what's going on in Ruston and Lincoln Parish.
Yes.
That's why I say, what's up, Ruston? What's up, everybody?
Yes.
Because I'm also including all surrounding areas. It's the bigger picture.
Yes. You know? And, in Lincoln Parish, one thing we do, we tend to, do things within the parish in multiple towns and cities and things like that. It's very rare someone's just contained to, just Samsboro or just Shoe.
Exactly. So that's always a good thing for us to come together, man.
Agreed.
So I'm going to start off by saying today is Wednesday, July 13th, 2022. We are at our 194th day of the year. 28th week.
Man, past the halfway point.
Hey, we are 53% through the year of 2022.
Let's go.
It's Christmas in July.
It's
pretty good.
No sponsorship, but it is Prime. It is Prime Day.
It is.
Yes, indeed. It is also National French Fry Day.
Really?
Today's National French Fry Day.
That's a thing.
It is very much so a thing.
But shouldn't they have that on Friday?
French
Friday.
They should.
We should start a petition.
The Friday, the fries on Friday.
That makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. So what do y'all dip y'all's French fries in?
Oh, so it depends on where I'm eating.
Okay.
If I'm eating at Cane's, I'm dipping it in Cane's sauce.
Definitely.
Yes.
If I'm at Whataburger, I have to have the spicy ketchup.
Okay.
I like that. Cane's for me, I like to go ahead and put some extra ketchup in my cane sauce.
Really?
Yeah. Try it. Don't knock it. Try it.
You're good with giving me tips on things. So because she got me hooked on some energy tea. So
I did. And I guess I do something different, not with fries, but at Mexican restaurants, I take my salsa and my cheese, my white cheese, and mix it. Mm-hmm. Do that.
Okay.
Change your world.
Okay. I don't like ketchup at all on nothing. No. I'm like a 3-year-old who don't want cheese on his burger.
How?
I just don't like it.
You like tomatoes?
I don't. But I'm a big barbecue fan.
On French fries.
Okay. What type?
Baby
Ray's?
Sweet Baby Ray's. That's probably, I usually eat whatever barbecue sauce I have.
Yeah.
But Sweet Baby Ray's is kind of a go-to.
That is interesting.
Yeah, I don't do the ketchup. It's not that good.
That's interesting.
Not being sponsored by anybody, but McDonald's. If you go online, you can get a free order of fries. Now for McDonald's, you don't have to make any purchases. Now Wendy's, I know they're doing something, but I'm not sure if you have to make a purchase. But on McDonald's, online only. Get you some free fries.
All right, French fries for dinner.
So, I need y'all to do one thing for me.
Yes. All right.
Can you tell everybody what's up, Ruston? What's up, everybody?
What's up,
Ruston?
And what's up, everybody?
Hey, yeah, I've been in the kitchen cooking. Look, man, I've been trying to make it for a minute. Patient while I'm making it. The cake, I need the digits. Roll out on my plate, but didn't fix it.
Fast Barbershop Club.
What's up, Ruston? What's up, everybody? I am Fat, and this is Fast Barbershop Club. Real topics, real views from real people. Today, we're sitting down with the city of Grambling Alderman and Lincoln Rotary's new president. What do you want to be called? What
Denise.
Denise. Miss Denise Dupree. And we have Ruston Daily Leaders. Am I getting this right? Advertising director.
Yes, I'm the advertising director and general manager for
and
the
general manager. And she's a Lincoln Rotary member.
I am
Miss Celeste Holley.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Holley, right?
That's right.
All right. And we are going to discuss, of course, Lincoln Rotary,
yes,
the past and the upcoming events that they have and had. And Denise's new role as the president of Rotary and how to become a member of Rotary.
Yes.
Is that good with y'all?
That is
Can
perfect.
we do that?
That is perfect.
Okay.
So,
good.
Again, thank you for having us. Go ahead.
Let me do this one thing before we get into it. I need everybody to like and follow Fats Barbershop Club.
That's right.
And share this live. Okay. Now we're gonna get into
And thank you for that, because now I don't have to repeat myself with the information since everybody's already watching and sharing. So I can start off. What is Lincoln Rotary?
What is Lincoln Rotary?
Yes. So Lincoln Rotary is a club right here in Lincoln Parish that is part of an international club, Rotary International.
Okay.
And so a little fun thing, since Celeste and I are here as women Rotarians, Rotary International as of this year has its first woman president.
Wait, first woman president?
First woman president of Rotary International. Yes.
A round of applause for that, everybody.
So this is really a special time, for women to join Rotary, because initially Rotary was not a woman's club.
Okay.
I don't know, for you all watching, remember maybe coming up around here, Rotary for me anyway, or the way it was when I came up, it was old men's club.
Old man's club.
I'm like, okay, they're retired, they're old men. Why would I want to be a part of that? So one of the great things about right now, with not only myself as president, but us having a woman as our international president, is that it shows, we're not some old man's club anymore.
Right.
We got young people, we have women in, we're way more diverse than the club was initially started on. And so what we do is provide services. We're a service organization. One of my favorite parts about the membership and being in Rotary is that I don't have to limit my service to right here in just Lincoln Parish. Yes. Once you're a Rotary member, you're an international member. So I like to travel.
Okay.
If I'm traveling in, let's say I go to Bangkok or whatever for a week, I can go sit in on their Rotary meetings and see what they're doing.
Okay.
Just because I'm a member right here in Lincoln Parish.
So you're important everywhere you go.
We are important everywhere we go. So, and of course, anytime you're doing, work like this, which is service work, it's important. Me being an elected official, by the way, Rotary is non-political, but me being an elected official, one of the most important things you have to do first in leadership is be a servant.
Okay.
You have to be a servant to those around you.
Okay.
And I want to kind of break there. And speaking of servant, I want to let Celeste speak about our current service project.
And before you say something,
Yes.
I follow the page and I see hashtag service over self.
Yes.
And I think that I needed to say that before you got it. So you can kind of touch on what that also means as well.
Yes.
So service above self is our main motto. It kind of speaks to itself. Like Denise said, we really believe in helping out not only Ruston, Lincoln Parish, but serving anywhere. We can go anywhere to help serve, whether it be a small project. Really, we don't consider any project small.
This is true.
Because we're helping, we're lending a hand that is needed.
This is true.
So currently we have what we call our 10,000 can summer food drive.
Oh.
We've been doing it for many years, and we do have partners in it with CCA, which is Christian Community Action, and Super One Foods here in Ruston.
Okay.
So what we do is we all three partner together to help fight food insecurity. It's kind of what it's been called now instead of hunger.
Okay.
Food insecurity. During the summer months, it's crazy. How many people really do have food insecurity. It's more than any other months for really a multitude of reasons. Kids are out of school.
Yes.
The parents are used to, and the kids are used to going to school and getting those at least lunch, most time breakfast. Kids aren't getting that.
Yeah.
Okay. So that helps increase food insecurity, and the need becomes even more. Let's talk about fuel cost. I mean, prices at the pump. Inflation in general.
Inflation.
So that is hindering people. And hey, where do I put this money? I've got to pay this bill, but I need to provide for my kiddos and myself. So unfortunately, that's another something that goes toward increasing the food insecurity. What I was thinking this morning, people go on vacations a lot. Like you said, what if I go to Bangkok for a week?
Yes.
Well, you're going on vacation. You're not going to be donating or helping in the summertime when you're going on vacation.
Yeah.
So those people like us or like others that may donate, they're going out of town.
Yes. And I can even speak to our own club with that. You know, our summers are typically very limited because members are traveling, you know, kids are out of school and things like that. So, Celeste, can you please tell folks how they can contribute to the Can Drive?
Definitely.
Thank you.
So at Super One, there are already canned goods in a brown bag. We've made it really easy. And so is Super One. There's canned goods, $5 in this bag. They're at the registers. They're by that hot rotisserie chicken when you go to check out at the front. There's a big lot of them there. You just go pick them up and the cashier will scan it and then you've donated. All you do is take that bag over to the big bin in the front. You're done. You have helped fight food insecurity.
Easy peasy.
The canned food drive has really elevated. Because my initial thought was, where are some of the drop-off spots? And this, you know, what or who would be a drop-off place, you know? But you said they've already got them bagged up. You just make a purchase on it, and you don't have to take anything out of your own kitchen.
That's it.
To, you know, so I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
That is one of two. I'm glad you mentioned that. One of the positives of Rotary is that we have so many partnerships within the parish that it's, you know, we don't have to do the work ourselves, or the work that needs to be done isn't reliant upon one entity.
Okay.
You know, this is really an organization for us to come together and work. And speaking of Super One, their former manager, who is now state rep, Chris Turner, is one of our Rotarians. We have Rotarians at the many banks in Ruston, businesses in Grambling. We have a Rotarian that's in Dubox. So we're able to pull from all over with our partnerships and turn around and utilize that to help everyone in the parish as much as possible.
So tell me this, you said internationally and Rotary's everywhere, right?
Yeah, Rotary is everywhere.
So tell me this, what are some of the things that the common person, the normal folk in Ruston who are not around it all the time, around the events and the projects that y'all are doing, or even hear about it, what are some of the projects that y'all have done that they could possibly recognize Rotary for doing, you know?
Many. Okay, so the one we just most recently did, we worked at the Owl Center, which they have a camp during the summer with kids. We do the other one, I'm drawing a blank, out there in Calhoun.
MedLife?
Med camp. One of the big things we did with Med Camp back when the tornado happened, when was that, 2 or 3 years ago? Yeah, we came together, folks that had chainsaws, you know, their pickup trucks, and we were able to clean up the camp that was, you know, basically affected by, you know, by the tornado. And some folks might not see that as a big deal, but, you know, I'm a former camper, a summer camper as a kid. You know, when you're doing things like that, like, man, they came and cleaned up our camp so we didn't have to cancel camp from the summer. These are like the little things that make a big difference. Yeah, we do an Easter basket drive every year, and we put things in there such as like socks, deodorant, necessities. Now, I'm a little diva, so I always try to get like, you know, the high school girls. So I'm putting in like eyelashes, lip gloss, because I mean, you got to be cute. You're right. So that's, you know, one of just, to me, like the little small things that just make such a big difference. During Christmas, we do a ham drive, and we partner with the churches around here. That's another partnership we do with grocery stores such as Super One as well, that help, you know, donate. So, I mean, any little thing helps. We did some moving a while back. Some folks needed, again, I'm speaking about the Owl Center that had the summer camp. They needed some moving done. Some of the guys in Rotary, and you know, we're in the South, so it's like everyone kind of has a pickup truck. So it's like, hey, you know, can we utilize some hands to, you know, to move some things around? Lincoln Parish Library, when they were doing some transition, I want to say this was maybe late last year in terms of like rebooking and redoing things with like their shelving and books. Hey, can we get some extra hands? Now, a project that would have taken a few days, we were able to get done in just a day. And that way, this too allowed our librarians to be at their job because we can volunteer and help, since the library is a service to the community.
The military museum.
Yes, the military museum. We did a painting there. cleaning up.
Really?
Yes.
You know, I've never been inside the military museum.
Really?
You
Sadly,
definitely need to go.
sad to
It
say.
has so many.
Even in school?
Even in
yes.
school.
Wow.
It's got so much stuff. They have different like storage buildings full of stuff that they
Yes.
have to replenish. They change stuff out just beyond.
Go
It's
to
amazing.
the military museum, y'all.
Yes, yes.
we do dictionaries too.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, thank you. We do dictionaries.
Okay.
For third graders. So every third grader in Lincoln Parish gets a dictionary.
Okay.
They get to keep it with them, take it home with them, like an actual hardcover dictionary. And I was getting ready to say another one. It just left my when you brought up dictionaries. Dental day.
Yes, dental
Oh.
day.
We just recently did a dental day with Johnston Murphy Dental in Ruston. Dr. David Murphy is one of our Rotarians.
Okay.
We provided, I believe it was like 100 third graders. Yeah, it was like 100 third graders at Ruston Elementary with dental care.
Wow.
Yes.
That's really good.
And that was such a fun day.
It
guys.
was.
And
It really was.
we're definitely going to continue participating in that.
Yes.
We got to set up stations and help the kiddos learn about how to brush their teeth and how to floss properly.
Because it
and
definitely goes beyond just getting your dental
Yes.
treatment.
Definitely.
Yeah.
food
Definitely.
to eat. I
Yes.
think you were at that station.
I
about
was.
food.
What were some of the examples of food to eat?
If you do eat food, a little bit of candy.
Just a
We
little
do
bit
like
of
our
candy.
sweets.
Yeah, of course.
Here was my favorite tip. And don't laugh at this. I promise I've gone to the dentist, but I did not know this. If you eat something sweet and you don't have a toothbrush around, get a drink of water, swish it around in your mouth, because that cuts down on the plaque buildup that sugar causes.
You know, my wife, she like if our kids eat a snack just before bed, she's like, go brush your teeth.
Yes,
You wanna
right.
get-
Brush your teeth.
Don't sleep with that on your
Look,
teeth.
they're better at that than I am.
Yeah.
I'm not the best when it comes to if I'm like, I'm tired, I'm like, I'm going to bed. So yeah, we're even learning, from the kids that we try to reach out and
So,
help.
I don't want to get into how to become a member just yet,
Okay.
but I do want to know, if someone's not a member, what can they do as far as the community work or donating or something that y'all have going on? Doing, like, if y'all did an event, someone who's not a member of Rotary, can they
Come
donate and
participate
participate and do?
Just show up. When I was first asked to join, I was at an event for tax assessor Billy McBride, and Pamela Stewart, one of our Rotarians, approached me. Was like, "Hey, you want to join Rotary?" I'm of course still sitting here thinking, I want to be in a bunch of old men,
They said, "Oh no!"
Right? But she explained to me. She was like, just come to one of our meetings. And we're a breakfast club, by the way. So if you want to come hang out, we feed. We do feed. But that's how I joined. Before I even joined, I came to a few meetings, and I want to say I did maybe like I helped with I can't remember if it was like the ham drive around Christmas or maybe something around things. It was something around the holidays. Came in just, participate. And I was like, okay, I like this. I like these folks, they're willing to help. So just come and hang out.
Y'all heard it. Come and hang out with and I will say this. I know that they have some great breakfast because my wife is in Rotary and I've had to hear her say she's got to go get some breakfast.
Yes.
Gotta go get
Whether it's Chick-fil-A or
yes, we eat very well.
I ain't gonna tell everybody how good y'all eat. I mean, we want them to come and pile in, but we don't want them to.
Listen, look, we're in the South. We're gonna eat some breakfast.
Definitely. Let's get into what made you join Rotary. I know you were there on just coming in, and but what made you say, you know what, let me become a member and not just a guest?
Okay.
Well, I kind of started like Denise. I don't even really remember who asked me to come, but I sat in on a couple, and one of our Rotarians said, I kind of would like to maybe need some help and not be the head of the canned food drive this year. And, I prayed about it. I was like, I think I want to do that.
Yeah.
I think I can do that and do some good for the community. And so I joined, and I said, that's going to be what I'm going to do this summer. That's going to be my service this summer. So I am all about the food drive this summer.
Food drive.
10K summer, we say.
Right. For me, at the time I joined, we had a young woman, Victoria, who was president.
Victoria
Sullivan. Yes, she's Sexton now.
Yeah, Sexton.
But no, she's Sullivan now. Victoria Sexton Sullivan. Victoria.
Yeah.
Who was president. And I'm like, oh, wow. She's young. She's president.
Mm-hmm.
This might not be so bad.
Right.
But that was the initial thing, of course, too, being asked by a woman to join. Mm. And I loved the fellowship aspect of it. And the networking as well. Of course, and I'm not passing up breakfast either, but really it was that the fellowship on top of the service. Okay. Again, me being in the political field, part of that is service. Well, this is a way to really, really get down into service. And honestly, it's a breather. Now, I'm not saying I'm just over politics, but it's a breather to just do good for the sake of just doing good. Mm-hmm. I've met so many people. I have Rotarian friends all over the state now.
Okay.
And you just cannot pass up being around people that just want to do for their community. Those are the type of people you want to be around. Those type of folks I like to be around. Yeah. You can't beat that. So for me, it was really just at that point a no-brainer to become a member and, stick with. Even a lot of times because there are times where it's like, okay, I'm not feeling like getting up or anything like that. Hey, haven't seen you at Rotary. You all right? Do you need it? Matter of fact, Jennifer, I was down with COVID for 2 weeks right after Memorial Weekend. Uh-huh. Jennifer was, hey, hon, do you need anything? Yeah. My other Rotary, hey, Denise, do you need anything? I'm like, thank y'all. I'm good. Yeah. You can't beat that. You
definitely can't beat that.
Fellowship with like-minded people.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Y'all need to join Rotary. And with that being said, are there any fees? How does one become Rotary member,
So here's one thing I love about Lincoln Rotary again. We pay quarterly fees.
Okay.
If you don't always just have it, that's okay. Life happens. Mm-hmm. We understand. Just come and do the service.
Yeah. Do the service.
You're going to put money in anyway when it comes, like I mentioned, we have a like an Easter basket drive, Sometimes you might just have, okay, look, I got $20, but I can go buy some socks for the Easter basket drive.
Right.
You're still contributing.
Yeah.
You're still contributing. We're also very fortunate to have Rotarians and partners that also will contribute. That's so if you can't, it's okay. We can still function. Yeah. We have a few Rotarians that can't participate physically and come to meetings and things like that, or come to events because they're busy, who still like to pay their dues to make sure we're okay.
Right.
So yes, we have dues, but we need you in your presence as well.
Yes. Quarterly dues.
Yes.
Okay. How much? Is there
I believe it's like $140. I think, $140.
$140 a quarter. Mm-hmm. Quarterly or
quarterly? Okay. I always round up to $500 a year.
$500 a year.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And with $500 a year, what have you benefited from Rotary?
Oh my goodness, so much.
So much.
Most of you.
Not to say it's a small feat, but it's cheaper than a lot of other organizations to join. Right. So that is one good thing. But and I can't speak for everybody else. I spent $500 on a pair of shoes. So
y'all
I can spend $500 to help others.
It's all perspective.
It is. It really is. It really is. Again, we mentioned we did our dental day where we partnered with Johnston's Dental. Mm-hmm. Paid my dues. Third graders get their teeth cleaned.
A lot of them.
A lot of them.
And I'm pretty sure they had fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And gave them a good example.
Yes.
Just seeing all of us help and want to come and showcase them and put a light on them and show them how special they are and how important the care of themselves
should be
and it's setting. And some of those kids had never been to a doctor in general, much less a dentist.
Mm-hmm. So that was shocking for me.
That's sad.
Yeah, that was shocking.
Yeah.
That was shocking. But just getting them excited to come to the dentist for, future visits.
I'm going to go home and tell my mom about this. My dad, we've
Yeah.
got to keep coming to the dentist,
Yeah. That's good. I go to the dentist. I do the normal clean and do things. But I don't know. I don't like the long waits at the dentist office.
Well, we can't help with that. We cannot help with that.
I know that's out of your hands, but goodness.
Can't help with that. Can't help with that.
But I want to do something. I want to go to a commercial. We can kind of sit back and relax a little bit. We've been going for a little while. Y'all been doing great. I hope I've been doing great as well.
Yes.
But here it is, y'all. Y'all listen to this commercial. We'll be right back with you.
PHAT'S Fresh Cuts, owned by Ruston's premier barber, Ladarius Fat Mama. At PHAT'S, we get you off the bench and into the starting lineup. Specializing in adults and children, we provide exceptional cuts and personalized services at amazing prices. Located at 415 South Farmerville Street in Ruston, Louisiana. Find us today on Booksy to book your appointment. PHAT'S Fresh Cuts. It's more than a barbershop. It's an experience.
And we are back. Denise, she had to step out for a second and check on her dealings.
Yes, I think she said maybe a dog got bitten by a snake.
So we'll just kind of coast it out right now because the next kind of segment is the next segment is and here she is. The next segment is her role as the president and becoming the president. But before I do that, I'm gonna do a little recap. We have talked about Rotary, what Rotary is. This is Lincoln Parish. The Lincoln Rotary Club. Is that the Facebook page, man?
Lincoln Rotary, yes.
Y'all follow that page. We have talked about how to become a member of Rotary and the fees, which are quarterly and worth it, as they have said. So now we're going to get into becoming a Rotary president.
Actually, I have a story with this.
Like how did that come about?
So, funny story. So we nominate presidents,
All right,
and we vote, just like we would do anything else within a democracy. I did not even know I was nominated. I did not. It was around the holidays, so I'm kind of in and out of meeting. Of course, for me, school is out, so I'm bouncing around. I think I was in like Paris or something. Okay. So I wasn't even in the country. And I remember I got back, and one of my friends who's also a Rotarian, Rachel, her and I were out at brunch at Bovines. So we're having mimosas and everything or whatever. And she was like, Denise, congratulations. Of course, we're drinking mimosas. I'm like, girl, what you talking about? Congratulations for what? Because I finished my mimosa. What are we congratulating me on? And she was like, girl, you're president elect.
Wow.
Because initially, yes. So initially, I was actually supposed to start my term 23-24. Okay. However, the current president, the one that had initially wanted for this year, had to step aside. A lot of things came up for work, so she just couldn't commit to it. And so, Rachel was like, congratulations. I'm like, girl, I hadn't been a Rotary in 2 or 3 weeks. I didn't even know I was nominated. Yeah. So that's how I ended up, stepping into the role. And so of course, then I moved up. So the person coming behind me for 23-24 is our tax assessor, Billy McBride. And so the process with that is once you accept your nomination, you have to attend what's called PHAT'S.
Okay. So
it's president-elect training. Maybe seminar. I don't know what this stands for. Right. S. Exactly. And this is where you meet with all of the other president-elects within the district. Okay. So our district encompasses North Louisiana, part of Mississippi. I'm not sure if Texas is part of it, but it's part of kind of where Louisiana and Mississippi sort of meet. In the northern region. And so we all meet, which one of the things I do love about this, you also get to see what other clubs are doing.
Yeah.
Like, and yes, I have taken ideas from other clubs.
You've utilized.
There we go.
Yes.
Borrow, if you will.
Yeah.
It's a great form of flattery.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that is one of the things that I really enjoyed about the training to become president. But really, with any leadership role, it all falls back on your club members. Folks like Celeste, Jennifer are what's going to make my term what it is.
Yeah.
A leader is really only as good as the folks that are working with them.
Definitely.
And don't laugh when I say this, but really my job is to just put together the agenda and start the meeting.
Well, I mean, that's generally how it goes.
Yes.
Because I'm more of a sports guy. The coach, the head coach, he's just the guy who tells all the other coaches to come together and give him the ideas, on what's going on, because they're the ones that are out in the field and working with the individual.
Yes. Like I got my offensive coordinator here.
There you go.
Jennifer's my wide receiver.
There you go.
Like,
So and what makes a great coach, and I'm pretty sure it will make a great president, parent, or whoever, is taking those ideas from those assistant coaches and actually putting them into play.
Yes.
If they're good ideas and they work,
Yes.
and you come to an agreement with it. But that to me is what makes the best. And I think about Nick Saban at Alabama.
Okay,
I'm not an Alabama fan.
Listen.
But because he got my favorite university a championship.
Then you're all right.
Okay, you're right back. Okay, we're right back good.
He's a decent guy.
Yeah.
But I feel like he listens to his assistant coaches.
Yes.
That's why they're so successful.
Yes. And that's what's important. Even just these 2 weeks within me starting my term, it's Jennifer, hey, Denise, let's do this like this.
Yeah.
Or Celeste, hey, let's do this.
Yeah.
And even some of the Rotarians who were in before I was even a member, like, hey, let's do it like this. Let's do it like that. Almost to, if the wheel not broke, what they say, don't broke the fix.
Yeah.
Don't fix it.
Yeah,
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, no need to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
And so, being able to pull from other members as well as members who have been there for a while, we know what works and what what doesn't.
Did you have a hand in her nomination?
I didn't.
Were you there?
I wasn't there yet, I don't believe. But yes, I definitely would have nominated.
You would have nominated her.
Yes.
Let me tell you how she helps.
Okay.
She introduced me to Just Peachy Tea. This is not an ad endorsement.
Not an ad.
It's not an ad endorsement. I get one every Friday, which is when we meet for Rotary.
Okay.
Of course, we meet at 7 a.m. So I'm like, ugh. My energy tea was not for her.
She got you on.
She got me together, so now I can function on a Friday morning when it comes to taking care of business. So this is how we work together.
That's good. Good. Tell me this. You mentioned being, did you say first woman president?
No, I might be the first Black woman. I'm not sure.
Now that's the question. That's what the first Black president of Rotary. In Ruston, that is huge.
I agree.
Like that's a big thing.
I agree.
Like, do you think you ready to take on that?
Obviously, my club believes in me.
Yeah.
So, and I'll be honest, I'm still a little shocked.
Yeah.
Given that again, Rotary initially is such a boys' club.
Right.
It's still a bit shocking. But one of the things I, had to tell myself is, girl, folks believe in you.
That's right.
Folks support you.
Yeah.
Go for it.
You got to.
You
have to.
Like, go for it. But yeah, it's definitely and to being, going into like 2022, 2023, it's, we want progress. We need to see a club with younger people. We want to see a club with more women. We want to see a club with different people of, different races and
more
things
diverse,
like that. Yes, because I think a lot of times folks like me, when I was growing up, I want to be in that old man club.
Yeah. No, definitely.
The more diverse you have your club, that brings, more ideas, more ways you can volunteer.
Correct.
Different thoughts come into it
Correct.
that, maybe not all older men would have, or
Yeah.
if it was all women.
Right.
Which, of course, then brings more resources.
Right.
Correct.
Definitely. My grandfather used to say, women, we can live with them, we can live without them. I just don't want to.
Grandfather was a smart man.
Wise.
We can do it.
Your grandfather
I just don't
was a
want
smart
to.
man. Smart man. Smart man.
You said bringing in youth. I say youth, but younger people, diversity. What are some of the other things you plan on bringing in to Rotary as the president?
Well, I would definitely want to. My biggest thing is wanting us to expand.
Okay.
We're Lincoln Rotary.
Mhm.
I want projects in Simsboro. I want projects in Vienna. I'm in Grambling, so of course, I want projects in Grambling.
Yeah.
But really, really expanding our services even more so than we are now to all over the parish.
Yeah.
That's my huge
40,000 people in the parish, 40 plus or so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of people.
A lot of people could come join and enjoy a 7:00 meeting, get some breakfast, and fellowship with like-minded people, and do some community service above self.
We gonna keep fishing that breakfast out there, y'all.
That's the pool. That's the pool. That's the pool.
We're gonna pull it on in with the breakfast, man.
Yeah, that is the pool.
Differently. What do you want to do differently in Rotary?
Super membership. We have our long-standing Rotarians. So the other day I went over to the CVB and we have like a closet there.
Okay.
Where like a lot of our Rotary stuff was in. I saw name tags from charter members. Mm-hmm. Yes, those members are still in Rotary, which is a great thing.
Yeah.
But I want a lot of new membership. A lot of new membership. Yes. And that's what I'm hoping, with like Celeste being, with the Ruston Daily Leader and Jennifer doing our social media. Yeah. This is what's getting us out. This was getting us out there. We got on social media maybe 3 years ago? Yeah. We're in a younger phase. We're you got to be on social media to attract a younger generation.
Yeah, you do. You definitely do.
You do. But that is one of the things that I really, really want to do different is just have this massive, membership to where, not to put out, the older members or anything like that, but I want this club to look totally different a year or two from now.
Because once again, sports talk. Tradition is really big in sports.
Yes.
And I know a lot of teams that, my favorite team, LSU, we have never changed our jersey, our core jersey, mainly because of the tradition behind it.
Correct.
We've had some, alternative jerseys, whatever, but never really changing the tradition of it. I think that tradition should always be kept.
Correct.
But we got to renovate.
Yes.
We don't have to get rid of the whole house.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But just knock this wall down
and
turn it into a full-size living room and not just,
Yes.
But I don't want to get rid of everything.
Yes.
I don't want to.
Yes.
So
let's keep this bathroom, but add another.
Right. So do you think that would be an issue?
So far, no.
Okay.
But that's because, again, I'm fortunate to have fellow Rotary members that understand if we're doing something to make something better, why not go for it?
Okay.
Let's be supportive. By the way, this is probably the most communicative club I have ever known. And I'm not trying to be funny. Y'all communicate to me, in this new leadership better than my city council.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. This is by far some of the best folks to communicate with,
That's good.
Yes, I have ever worked with.
That's good. Anything
Makes
you
it a
wanna-
lot easier to get stuff done.
It does. It
Yeah.
does. It does. And one of the great things about that, in terms of like getting things done, being that we are a close-knit club, you know, being in the parish, this goes back to the resources and the networking and things I was talking about. You got members, again, that are like bank vice presidents and, you know, hospital CEOs.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so we can really, really utilize this when we need to communicate, even if it's just something small.
Yeah.
One of the judges in town is one of our members.
Wow.
So yes. So that aspect just makes that communication, you know, just so much better. So
Lincoln
much
Rotary is the way to go,
better.
y'all.
Yes, it is.
You have anything to add?
I know we are looking at to hopefully get back to doing one service project.
Yes,
A
thank you.
month.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
One service
I
project
think
We
Yeah.
had
doing
kind of
that-
fallen off during COVID with
Yeah,
that
yeah,
in
of course,
2020, yeah, and 2021. So thank you for bringing that up so much, Celeste. Yes,
Y'all
that's a
be on the
big deal.
lookout for that. Y'all ready to have a little fun?
Let's do it.
Always.
Fats Barbershop Club.
All right, everybody. This is Fast Five segment. All right, we're gonna do 5 categories, and
Uh-oh.
you choose. You don't choose. You tell me your one and why out of the 5. I'm gonna give you 5.
All right.
First one would be actors and actresses.
So one of each.
Just if you have a favorite actor or actress, and why is it? Why are they that?
So I got to do a new one
Okay.
just because she was just nominated for an Emmy. Keita Brunson,
Okay.
Abbott Elementary.
Abbott Elementary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Started off on TikTok, or not TikTok,
Social
started off
media,
social
Facebook,
media,
Facebook and things.
and
yeah.
is now on
One of the biggest shows on Hulu.
yes,
And what
just
ABC is
nominated
on, yeah.
for an Emmy.
Yeah.
So I got to go with her for my actress. For my actor, oh goodness. Okay, I know this is cliche. I'm gonna have to go with Billy D. Williams.
Billy D.
Yeah, I love a
Mahogany.
smooth old, and I'm a Star Wars girl too. So
Okay,
gotta
okay.
go with Billy. Gotta go with Billy
Okay.
D. Williams.
For me, I guess let's say Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
I love
like
her.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
most of the
I don't
time
think
she's a
she came out.
redhead, and I'm a redhead.
Most of the
so
time.
redheads gotta stick together. One of my favorite movies is still Magnolias.
Of course.
You know,
Southern
it's
woman.
Louisiana. Funny story about that. I just recently found at the Ruston Daily Leader a picture of the Still Magnolias cast.
They came here.
Well, I think we went to them because you
Uh-huh.
know it was
Natchitoches.
Right.
Yeah.
Natchitoches, and we had a picture of them. Yeah,
That's insane.
insane.
I know
It
you
was
find a lot
all
more
of
at the
them.
newspaper.
Yes, I love it. I'm gonna frame it. Guy, I don't know, maybe because I've just recently saw the new Top Gun, Miles Teller. Miles Teller.
I've got to see it.
I
I gotta see it. So that's it. Okay.
Fats Barbershop Club.
What is your favorite song or artist?
So my favorite songs go back and forth.
Okay.
I just got back from Essence Fest because I just had to go see Janet Jackson.
Whew.
So I've been on an escapade kick. Her song Escapade.
Escapade,
Yeah, I've been on
Yeah.
that kick for like even leading up to Essence
Yeah.
Fest. Favorite, would you say song and artist?
It's either one.
Okay. Artist is definitely Prince.
Prince.
Prince, rest in peace. Definitely
The
Prince.
symbol.
Yes.
The symbol.
Yes.
I like a ton of different music. I love Morgan Wallen. He's a country singer. Let's see. I think my all-time favorite song is "Good Riddance" by Green Day.
Green Day.
Love Green Day.
That was
Good riddance.
a high school band. Well,
Yes.
band I used to we used to listen to them in the weight room.
I
Yeah.
love
Love
yeah.
Green Day. Yeah,
it.
very diverse. I am.
Mm.
Green Day to Morgan Wallen.
Fats Barbershop Club.
Oh, favorite restaurant, favorite food.
Okay, don't
either?
do that here. And then you gonna have like the restaurants like, no, we're not working with Rotary.
Well.
Set us up.
Okay, well let's do your favorite dish. Food. We don't even have to say a restaurant.
Southern cuisine and seafood.
Okay.
I know that's so cliche being a Louisiana girl, but I mean, if you can do like a good roast, some good fried catfish.
Yeah.
Well, it's only cliche if you're in Mississippi.
This true.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna roll with that.
Saying it here is just saying
I'm gonna roll with that. Oh, and I gotta bring this up since we are a Rotary Club. I love breakfast food.
Yeah.
I'm always down for a brunch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Always.
Or breakfast for dinner.
Right,
Yes.
right. Always.
Breakfast for dinner.
I eat
Always
breakfast all the
good. Yeah,
time.
it
Yes.
I think mine, and it just reminds me of my mom and going home. My family's big deer hunters, so fried backstrap, deer backstrap. Love. And I'd have to say one of my favorite desserts, pecan pie. Reminds me of my grandmother. So yes.
Listen, if y'all do some deer chili, you know where to find
got
it.
it, yeah.
Especially when it's cold.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
Fast Barbershop Club.
Oh, what movie are you going to? What movie are you going to watch on any day? If it comes on, you just think about it, or you play it. What movie?
Again, I'm
is
about
that?
to be such a typical Louisiana woman. Eve's Bayou.
Eve's Bayou.
Eve's
I like
Bayou.
Eve's Bayou. I like
Yes.
that one.
So this is if it's on, you have to watch it. Well, I already said Still Magnolia.
Still, yeah.
Pretty Woman.
Anything
Watch
Julie
Pretty
Roberts.
Woman. Yeah. I love Varsity Blues. That's one of my favorite movies.
That's my favorite
Varsity Blues.
sports movie.
Okay, so I gotta go watch that.
Yes.
I've never seen it.
You never seen
I
Varsity
have
Blues?
not. I gotta go watch it. Okay.
Oh my
did.
god!
I have to
The
now.
starting quarterback of what? That's one of my favorite movies.
I gotta watch it.
I got my cat.
What's that? What? Maybe 1999 or
99.
something?
I remember the, when it came out and, things like that. I just never sat and watched it.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Fast Barbershop Club.
What is a TV series that you have to binge watch?
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy. Okay, I like Grey's Anatomy. I like it. What about you?
Gossip Girl and Living Single.
I haven't watched Gossip Girl.
The old or the new Gossip?
The old.
Okay.
Yes. Oh gosh, you can never be the original.
No, you can't beat Blair
There
Waldorf.
would never be another Blair, like ever.
So Gossip Girl.
Gossip
Yeah,
Girl's
the
good.
original. Make sure we put that in there. Gossip Girl, the
The
original.
The original.
Yes.
Y'all make sure
One
it's
Tree
the
Hill.
original.
Yes.
One Tree Hill.
That's good.
I heard.
One Tree Hill.
I've heard.
I
I
watched that.
One Tree Hill. I started watching. I did like 2 episodes, and then something happened, and I
You
never
couldn't get
got
back
back into it.
I've been like that.
A lot of shows.
Ozark. I did that with Ozark.
I saw only the first episode
I
of
watched
Ozark.
maybe the 1.5, and I said, "Oh, I don't know," and then I got back into it, and I watched it all the way through.
That might be best sometimes. Just sitting.
What is the guy's name on Ozark?
The character's
The-
name or the
the-
guy
the-
who's
the main-
the actor?
The
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman. Man, that guy is good.
He is. And so's the curly-headed blonde girl. I forgot her name.
Yeah.
But I think she's in line to play Madonna.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good.
Nice. Yeah, I'm a very feel good show person. So
Living Single is a really good show. It's one of those shows that came on in that lineup when I was a kid.
Same.
You know, it was Martin and
yes,
man,
all that. That's like doing that
man,
Family
Jamie
Matters
Foxx
episode.
it
That
was
era,
insane.
Fresh
Yeah.
Prince.
Yes, indeed.
Blossom
And-
came
and
on
see,
after Fresh
I
Prince.
remember
I
that.
I was just about to say I watched Blossom. TGIF, I watched Step by Step.
by
Yep.
Step,
It was Family Matters, Boy Meets World, Step by Step, and I can't remember
You
the fourth
cannot
one.
beat Boy Meets World.
Yeah,
Corey
Girl
and
Meets
Topanga.
World.
Yes, I
Yeah.
remember that
Topanga.
lineup.
Yeah,
I remember the lineup.
that was good. That was good.
Fast Barbershop Club.
We are now in our What's Up with the World segment. What has you shaking your head?
Oh.
It would be easier to tell you what does.
What's not. Shaking my
Right. Oh gosh. Politics.
Politics.
Yeah, we're at a time. That time coming out of a global pandemic. So I keep up with global politics. Most recently, I think this was a few days. I don't even think it's been a week. The former prime minister of Japan was assassinated.
And their gun laws and things are so strict.
And-
it was a homemade gun, of course. But
yes, that was the thing. And it's just like, I'm a Twitter girl.
Yeah.
I'm like, and somebody tweeted this was like, man, like, when's the last time you even heard of an assassination? Like,
That's crazy.
this is where we at right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, just the world.
Just the world.
The world.
World, you have us shaking our heads.
Yes, it's wild. It is wild.
What
I
about
guess
you?
for me, besides politics, I'd say, the gas prices, even though they've dropped 20 to 30 cents in the last month,
Yeah.
thank you, Jesus, they're still extreme.
Yeah, they are.
And it affects everything, like we were talking about
Yes,
earlier,
yes.
from the canned food drive, for food insecurity. It affects all of us.
Yes.
Well, y'all heard that. It affects all of us. Those gas prices are ridiculous.
We need to start
Best
doing
Barbershop Club.
Oh, what is your favorite quote? Do you have a favorite quote? What gets you through the day? Can you give the people that?
So mine is "Leap and the net shall appear." It was in a Jason Mraz song.
I like that.
Yes. Every decision I've made, for the most part, has been basically a leap of faith.
Okay.
When I first decided to run for city council, I had a really good lobbying job in Baton Rouge. I was wrapping up undergrad at LSU. So, I'm like 22, 23, making really nice money.
Yeah, okay.
I have my own place, and I'm like, gosh, do I want to leave this and basically come back home and run for office I might not even get?
Yeah.
And of course, it doesn't pay near as what I was making
Right.
down there. But I took that leap and I was good to go.
Here we are.
So yeah, that's why it's, leap and the net shall appear. Because sometimes things might just not logically make sense.
Yeah.
Just gotta take that leap of faith.
Leap and the net
Yes.
shall
It's gonna
appear.
catch you.
I don't know necessarily if I have one. There's so many. I think I might just steal Denise.
Go
I'm
for it.
I'm
Go
gonna
for
put that
it.
on my screen at
Go
the paper.
for it.
and
Shout out to
see it
Jason
every day.
Mraz for giving it to us.
Yes. Leap and the net shall appear. I've got one. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember it.
There you go.
You don't have to remember anything
There
if you
you
tell
go.
the truth.
You need to come tell that to the politicians
Hey.
that we got these issues with right now.
Oh man.
That would fix the global issues we got going.
It's like I
on.
tell people, that's a fire I do not want to be near. I don't want to be near the politician fire.
Oh, goodness.
You don't have that stuff to keep straight.
Yeah.
You just tell the truth.
Makes it
tell
so
the
much
truth.
easier.
Just tell the truth. What's next for y'all? What I know we talked about the can drive. Let's talk about the can drive again, just to get it fresh on their minds.
Sure. So to recap a little bit, we partner with Super One Foods and CCA, which stands for Christian Community Action. And we do it throughout the summer. We'll end it around August 19th. And it is a goal to reach 10K cans for the summer. And the bags are located at Super One near the registers, also near the rotisserie hot chickens up front. You just grab one of those bags. It's $5. The cashier checks you out, and you take that bag and you just walk with it a few steps to the big crate up front that's labeled CCA Summer Food Drive. And then we do the rest. The Rotarians will come pick it up at the end of the summer, and we will take it to CCA. And then CCA distributes.
There it is, guys. Where can they find y'all on social media? I know Rotary, Lincoln Parish
Lincoln Rotary on
Rotary.
Facebook.
Yes.
I'm on Facebook myself.
Yeah.
G Denise, a little bit Dupree. You can just message me on there. I'm also on Instagram _ my dearest Denise _
Okay.
You can find me on there. And even with that, with you ask what we're doing next, whatever y'all need us to.
That's right.
Y'all better take heed. I'm telling you, take heed.
Yeah, whatever y'all need us to. So.
Yeah, just contact one of us through Denise, since she's president, or through Lincoln Rotary, specifically through Facebook. Y'all need some help. Y'all need some volunteers to come out. We'll be more than happy to arrange it.
And feel free, of course, to reach out to any Lincoln Rotary member.
Okay. Y'all heard that. Y'all, this was a great episode.
Yes, I'm
Thanks
so
for having
glad.
us.
Yes.
We got a lot of information. Please, y'all, use this information. Read into what the Rotary is and what they do here in Ruston. We gave y'all pretty much everything almost that they are a part of, so go back and listen to this video, look at this video, however you're gonna do it. It's gonna be posted on.
Yes.
Share it. Man, I thank y'all again for joining. And that's gonna be it for today.
All right.
Thank
Thank
y'all.
you so much.
We have made it through interview with Fats Barbershop Club. Thank y'all club members for tuning in. Join me next time on Fats Barbershop Club. Who knows who the guest is going to be? Who knows? Who knows?
Even more reason to turn in.
Even more reason to tune in to Fats Barbershop Club. Like, share, subscribe on YouTube, and y'all be blessed. And we're gonna ride out on some Rabbi Rick.
Hey, yeah, I've been in the kitchen cooking. Look, man, I've been trying to make it for a minute. Patient while I'm making it, the cake I need the digits. Roll out on my plate, but didn't fix it.
Fats Barbershop Club.